The people from Pleiades are actually high vibrational beings that could see future, past, present, and kind of guided the rest of the people in the galaxy to create the Confederation. So they go beyond the systems, beyond the idea of having politics, of having structures like pyramids and stuff. They are trying to work with the inner systems. So they work with our chakras, with our emotions, with our soul. Because they are in the fifth dimension, most of them just take the shape of what we expect for them to be. So they are familiar to us. They don't eat, they don't have this relationship with matter as we do. That's why they can transcend the matter and they can shape as they wish, because basically they are using light and they can mold the light by thinking. That's why they look like these perfect beings, but it's because we project on them this perfection.
According to what witnesses you are speaking to, we will find many different perspectives in terms of contact with the Pleiadians. It is important to analyze and be discerning of all the information because, in some cases, they appear to be very scientific and observant, such as what was told from the alleged Pleiadians to Billy Edward Meyer. They stated we are not spiritual guidance counselors for humanity. We are simply more evolved beings with different science that are observing without interfering. However, this image of the Pleiadians changes when it comes to the channelings. This becomes more an image of spiritual guidance counselors, which even give to humans methods of meditation and raising consciousness. Let me remind you that the Pleiades is a large constellation with many different planets. There are beings that speak about contact with beings from the star Tegeta, where others speak about contact with beings from the Maya star. And including that, extraterrestrials have shared with us names that are unknown to us about different stars in the Pleiades. I could add that these beings that tend to have a human aspect, that have good intentions with us, and have attempted to provide us useful information.
The main goal of Pleiadian people is to become seeds of creation for planets that are becoming aware. So they are the main people that can download what is being created in the sixth dimension into the third dimension. Basically, they say, if all creation comes from the sixth dimension to the third dimension, that means that the third dimension can also be able to modify the sixth dimension and to create a new reality. Their agenda is to help each one of these worlds that are in process of evolution to become the creators of their own reality. So the Pleiadians are the only ones that can teach us and show us how to connect with that inner truth that other species cannot. So listening to them and connecting to them would be the best option for us today.
As we are so close to the Pleiades, you can see why a civilization like that would want to keep an eye on us. Because what we do on our planet could have dramatic effects on their star system. So they are coming here, infiltrating, trying to guide, make sure that we don't do anything stupid, I think is their number one imperative.
Regarding the Pleiades, I believe they're 444 light years away. That's some distance to travel every day to go to work. And so I'm not sure where they're living. Maybe they have a bungalow out at Area 51 or some other place. I'm not joking about that. Maybe they have facilities for these ET races to live here. They come from another planet and they might have special needs. They might have to breathe different atmosphere, eat different foods. And so there may be something that they require to survive, environmentally speaking. And so we might have to accommodate them in some special way.